If you've ever known someone who has lost a close relative or friend, it's likely that you didn't know what to say to them or how to act around them. You might have been afraid to bring up a memory that would make them miss that person even more, but you also could have felt awkward about just pretending like things were normal. If you've ever lost someone close to you, you probably didn't even know how to respond when people asked how you were doing. My name is Adeline, and I'm a senior in high school. This past September, my father was diagnosed with kidney cancer, and he passed away after spending just 33 days in the hospital. When we first learned that my dad might have cancer, he only wanted to share this information with close family and friends. This meant that my younger sister and I were going to school every day, and none of our peers had any idea what was going on in our lives. Before all of this happened, I had pretty much gotten used to the ways of life of a senior in high school. My friends and I would spend our extra time during school catching up on unfinished work, stressing over college apps, and complaining about how tired we were. But then this big change in my life really put things into perspective for me. Suddenly, it didn't matter if I had a B instead of an A in one class, if I couldn't find the perfect outfit to wear one morning, if my friends were arguing, or if I was a few minutes late every once in a while. These became the little things, because now I had much bigger things to focus on and to put my energy into. I quickly learned what really mattered and forgot about the things that didn't. When my dad was diagnosed with cancer and when he died, I lost a lot of my ability to relate to my peers. My friends and classmates would talk about college, everyone's favorite topic. They would say how they really hoped they'd get into their dream school, how they thought their SAT scores were too low, or how no matter how much they edited their admissions essays, they never seemed perfect enough. This was so strange to me because I know that I used to think the exact same way. That was how we bonded with each other. And I could remember feeling this way, but I couldn't remember why. I didn't understand anymore. I knew now that no matter what happened, no matter what schools accepted or rejected me, I would figure something out. That was good enough for me because once I realized this, I could put that matter out of my mind to make more room for the things that I really needed to worry about. So this was how I approached everything. Tests, quizzes, essay deadlines, and extracurricular commitments were hitting my classmates and I from every direction, but I couldn't bring myself to worry about them in the way that I had before. I really appreciate the love, the care, and the support that I have received over the past couple of months. And I'm beyond grateful for the communities and the people who have been there for me, even when they didn't understand quite what I was going through. I can't expect other people to know exactly what it's like. So this brings me to a new question. How do you relate to people after experiencing a major shift in perspective? Life may have stayed relatively the same for others, but for me it changed drastically. I had to figure out how to keep belonging in the places where I had belonged before. Now, it's only been 5 months since my dad passed away, and I'm still figuring a lot out about what life looks like now. But I've learned a few things along the way. There are days when I wake up sad and I decide not to go to school. These days are helpful. My mom says that we need to feel through whatever we're going to feel whenever we're going to feel it. But the sadness never completely goes away. And sometimes I wake up with that feeling, but I have something really important to take care of, so I go to school anyway. It's been difficult. At first, I felt awkward about walking into first period upset, but I quickly learned that it's not that big of a deal. Being around my friends at lunch and in my classes reminds me that I have people who I can rely on. When they notice I'm upset, people try to comfort me in their own way. Some try to distract me and avoid sad topics. Some tell me that my dad would be proud of me. Some people ask how I'm doing, about my mom and my sister, about how I'm keeping up with my classes. A lot of people sent meals and cards and care packages to my house. Some people give me space, and many people let me know that they're there for me, but they never push. And all of these are helpful to me in their own way. I know that people don't always know what to say to me or how to act around me, and I don't always know what to say either. So I'm grateful for any company or support that my friends have to offer in whatever form it may come. I know I'm not alone. So the bottom line is this. when something major comes out of nowhere and impacts your life in a way in which nothing has before. There is no one right answer. Here's what I think. It's okay to stop for a while. You have to take time to work through the changes and figure out what you're going to do next. You never stop trying. Even when it's hard, I try to go out and do fun things and enjoy myself. I also make an effort to meet my responsibilities, even though I've lost lots of motivation. I keep going even though my methods for doing so have changed. I rely on the love that I receive from my friends, my family, and the communities that I belong to. I live my life in a way that would make my dad proud, and I keep moving forward. Thank you.